Oh my god, I feel like a fool.
Also, hello. I'm in the game now.
I forgot I made my hair purple in this game.
I made my hair my
what's
normal
funny?
color in this game, but the game that I'm streaming on Twitch with my friend, my hair is green, I think.
You know what's funny? It's April Fool's Day.
Ah, yes.
Yes, lovely. April Fools. Ha 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 ha.
So the funny thing is about April Fool's Day, there's a server I'm in, and
Right.
I got rickrolled because there's a free game spot, and it tells you about the free games and all that, and I hated this so much.
I'm so confused what I have in my inventory, because I know I had some of this stuff for a reason, and now I can't remember what it was. Also, sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
And of course, my stream software is also being stupid.
Oh,
This
no.
is what happens when you don't play on a computer for like a month.
Fair. We were gonna get a fish pond because we wanted to put a catfish in there. I know that.
Yes.
And I
Catfish is
have the catfish.
Yeah, don't lose the catfish. The catfish is important.
Yeah, I have that. Getting
So
sick.
just a heads up, I did end up picking up a gold star tulip from the what's it called, the farming area by my house.
Oh, yeah. We're doing separate money, so I don't need to consult about stuff. I'm playing,
Yes, I think that's why we did it, so that way if we had to go do things, it wasn't gonna bother the other person.
Yeah, in my playthrough I'm doing with my friend on Twitch, we have shared money, which is really useful in a lot of ways, but also we're always like, we need to plan carefully about what we need money for, so.
Just bear with me. Apparently my computer decided to be a major catastrophe. So I gotta
Fair.
fix that real quick.
Technical difficulties are the worst. I have the smallest inventory. Alright. My dog is being a little upset in the other room, so there might be a little bit of background noise from him. This inventory.
If I remember correctly, I gotta change the star to...
Oh, I know the other thing I was gonna do. I was gonna go donate museum things at some point. That's why these are in my inventory. I figured it out.
Okay. I think I fixed my own stuff. So
nice.
That'll be a plus. Now
Good work.
Oh no, it's such a... You know, they say this gets easier the more you do it, and apparently not. Apparently. Just...
What, streaming?
Mm-hmm. Like, you're not supposed to crash a whole lot. And I think it's because I modded Stardew the last time I played it on here. And I think my computer's just like, what are you doing? Because I'm not playing a modded version of it now.
Fair.
I think that's what's going on. Okay, hold on. Let me pull up that code again, unless somebody wants to read it out loud to me.
Also, I gave
Yeah,
the cat water today, by the way.
I'm not good at reading codes.
It's okay. I got it. I'll eventually get my life together at some point.
I am going further down in the mine.
Yeah, mines. Oh, righty. Yeah.
I've been telling my mom recently over spring break, there was a lot of times where I was like, I'm not adultish enough for any of this, and so I told her, I reject modern society. I am going to fully embrace Tolkien. I am a hobbit, and I will not be an adult until the age of 33.
Reese's, can you maybe not get, like, on my desk? I love you, cat, but, like, move. Click the silly goose.
I very rarely use my calendar app on my phone. This is really off topic, but I do have a thing tomorrow that I put on it because I wanted to make sure that I remember. And
oh dang, here it's closed, isn't it?
I have the notification from it, and I keep being like, what the heck is this? Because I don't realize that that's what the calendar app icon looks like, because I never use it.
See, I see the calendar notification too many times. I have, like, every day as a random thing that is useless, but I still have it.
Wait,
Yeah.
do we have a potato?
You apparently have millions of potatoes, right?
I have 43 potatoes.
Yeah.
The question is, did we put aside a potato for the community center or not before I sell all these potatoes?
Oh, yeah, hang on.
Oh, I'm gonna hold on to one.
We do need a potato. We also need a green bean and a cauliflower.
Cool. I put the potato in the chest. I was like, before I go on a mass sell spree and sell all these potatoes, do we have them?
Last time, didn't you sell the eel that you caught accidentally or something, too?
Yes! I did.
So we need one of those as well.
I need another eel. I just gotta wait for it to rain. Fun
Oh,
stuff,
I'm on 39.
I think that we should start discussing future farm layout, because unlike financial stuff that will affect each other, where we put things. Oh, hi, Cosmos. I propose that the bottom right corner be for animals when we get those eventually.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Okay. Does anyone have enough money to potentially get animals?
I have 4 coins.
I have 3,000 gold.
3,000. Okay, I have
I am like a money gremlin.
2,200 to get the yeah.
Oh god, I gotta apparently fix my crap.
We'll have to figure that out. I need to look at my little note cards I have for us. Okay. I am going to work on crossing off what things I've shipped.
Hey, I made it to floor 40.
Nice. I'm
Yay!
half paying attention to this and half paying attention to crossing off my list of things that I need to ship. So if it hasn't said I've gone to sleep at 1:30, can one of you yell at me?
Yeah.
Yes.
All I got from that is a slingshot.
Yell at me at 1:30.
So.
I just
Oh, I
wish
still
my
need to
game
do my
would
community
be
center thing.
nice.
Your what?
Because
That's-
oh, hey! It's midnight. It's getting late.
Yep.
This is my life. I don't think my my video is like going through. That's really weird. I don't know how to make it go. It's like it's popping in and out, so I'm having all
so
kinds of
many
issues today.
pages. I have this written on note
and
card.
sleep.
Okay, I'm going to actually go to bed, and then I'll finish this tomorrow when I'm not. Why won't it let me? There we go. Okay.
I don't know how to make this like be nice to me, and that's the weirdest part. I'm about ready to like chuck my.
Also, for anyone who is trying to romance a specific character, I have the list of the top favorite gifts for every character if you would like me to tell you any of that.
I think I said I was gonna go for Sebastian. I'm gonna be honest.
I think you did too.
Sebastian is just he plays D&D. I can't not love the emo kid. Okay.
I sort of distinctly remember last time we played, I asked, are we going to potentially have partners with anyone, and you screamed, Sebastian's mine!
He's mine! No one can have him!
I'm actually, technically supposed to be dating him in the playthrough I'm doing with my friend, but I always forget that he exists, or that anyone exists, kind of, so, then I never talk.
I have my fair share of those moments.
By the way, I did pick up the kale that was planted along with green bean.
I have a green bean and one kale as well. I think you have the least money of any of us right now, so if you would like to sell those for today, that's okay with me. I'm gonna go run over to the community center, and then I think I have enough to get the first backpack upgrade today, too.
Do we need the gold tulip for anything?
Hang on to it, because I feel like there is something that we need a tulip for. It might be community center. But otherwise, gold star ones are good for gifts for the people that enjoy tulips.
Okay.
I think...
Other than that...
Yeah, go for it.
Other than that, blue jazz.
I think that's in a few cooking things, and also, we do need 5 gold star parsnips. I think there's a couple of people who also like blue jazz, but I also need to sell a tulip and a blue jazz for the purposes of sell every item. But I'm gonna quickly come in here. Wait a minute, that's not what I meant to look at. Okay. Cosmos, what are you doing?
Okay, I think I have everything I need.
There's skeleton wallpaper. I love that. Okay. I'm gonna stop by the museum because I have a few things to donate.
Okay.
Oh, that's
so
completely random. I need to do the community center cutscene thing.
Ah.
Yeah, it's fun. Specifically the quote-unquote rats.
Yep. Well,
now I have 214 gold.
if you get that that cutscene, then you'll be able to also put things in there because you can't without all that stuff. So, anyway, I don't know if you answered or if you haven't decided yet, but Nil Wolf, is there anyone specifically that you would like to know what gifts they enjoy for the purposes of romancing them?
Probably Abigail, probably.
Okay. Her favorites are amethyst, pufferfish, and pumpkin.
Okay. Completely random. The cutscene is not playing.
Like it's frozen?
No, it's just it's showing that all the things are already here. There we go. Oh no.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah, it's showing that things are here. It's showing that the unknown language, but it didn't show the actual like whatever the things are called.
Junimos?
It didn't show them. Yeah. It didn't do the cutscene or anything.
So the question is, should I be in a straight relationship or a queer relationship in this playthrough?
Oh, to queer or not to queer, that is the question.
Cause both
I mean, hey,
are
that's all you.
good options.
Ah. I mean, personally, I like Abigail.
Abigail's cool,
She's like
but
my
also
other
Nilwolf
option.
has already.
You could share, maybe.
Nah. If I were to do a queer relationship in this, it would probably be maybe Leah. Because
I wonder what happens if you try to romance the same character.
we look really similar in this playthrough, so I just think it would be funny.
Do you think they know the difference?
I don't know if that's a thing. I know if you try to, if you do the thing where you try to date every character at once, there's that specific scene that happens, but yeah, I don't know.
Ah, slimes.
Okay. Do we have geodes? Because I have 10 and I can go take them over to get them processed sometime when I have money.
Okay, so apparently Stardew actually.
There should be a decent amount in the one chest next to my house.
Okay, I found 5 of them there.
I'm gonna try to uninstall Stardew and see if that helps. Because every time I try to stream, it's not catching the video feed.
Fair. I'm gonna just sell a bunch of random things that we have in this chest because I need to sell every item. So, okay. We have...
Am I good to sell quartz whenever I find it?
You do need them.
They are useful for things. I need to sell 1.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna sell 1 copper ore. I'm keeping the iron because I only see 1 in the chest. And then... I have so many note cards for this game.
Okay, so that's weird. So this game works, but Stardew's being a pain in the butt. Okay, so we're uninstalling Stardew and reinstalling it and see if that gets it to go away.
Oh no.
How I loathe this game. I'm playing the game that gives me a headache every time I try to play it.
What game is it?
Penguin.
Oh, no, 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 no. Get away.
Yeah. We're gonna try to reinstall Stardew and see if I can't try to force it to be cooperative.
Good.
I got a
luck.
jade.
It's being a pain. It's being a pain. For whatever reason, it's just being a giant pain in my butt. Every time I try to play it, it then cuts out like the complete background of the game and you just see me playing.
That sucks.
I do remember you. I know it's been a while since I've played any games, actually. I just tell my friends, I've been sick, so muscle tough.
I'm trying to
I plan on
cross off all
I
these
plan on
things
playing.
because I haven't done it ever.
And this
Well,
is
I
why
got
have-
jade and I got some carrot seeds.
Carrot seeds
Ooh,
are always good.
Carrot seeds! Carrot seeds! Carrot seeds! I'm nuts about carrot seeds.
I have several carrot plants growing right now.
You know, I've actually thought about, I don't, but now I'm interested. You said warrior cats? Say less. It's kind of my forte. Yeah, I don't know why Stardew is being so difficult. Because I can't even see it back in its own gameplay when I'm on the screen.
Oh no.
Alright, time to call my resident IT guy in the morning, because he'll probably fix it for me.
Trying to find in this list of things. I swear this thing is on here. There it is.
Yeah, I don't know why Stardew is being difficult.
Okay, I need to get out. I need to get out. I need to get out.
Run! Don't die.
I shall definitely look.
I left. I left. I got out.
Good job.
Just barely. My health is so low. Oh my God.
Congratulations.
This game stresses me out so much.
It's fun though.
Oh yeah, fun. Fun.
I just don't like the Skull Cavern. I'm very bad at.
Well, out of this fun adventure, I got jade, a single jade, I got 2 carrot seeds, and I got a winter root. I also got quartz and coal, but those were the things I got from like the winter themed floor.
Nice.
So,
Those
yeah.
can be put in the community center then.
Get out of my way, cat.
The cat is so cute. I have used
gonna-
very
just gonna
little of
rest.
my energy since I've just been pretty much running around buying stuff and delivering stuff, so I'm just gonna chop trees until it's late to use my energy and be efficient about things.
I'm just gonna eat some guacamole chips.
Fair. I do not like guacamole, but that is a good option.
I don't either.
I do like chips, though. Here's a question. Are corn chips or tortilla chips better?
It depends. Just a second, I'm trying to make sure I swallow this before I finish.
Fair. I, growing up, very rarely had potato chips, and whenever we did have chips, which wasn't that often, it was corn chips, and I prefer corn chips.
See, for me, it was the exact opposite. Sadly,
Interesting.
not sadly. It was just we were poor, so it's what we had.
Are
And
potato
so
chips significantly more expensive? Yeah. Is one significantly more expensive than the other?
it just depends.
I clearly
Because if you
don't
get
buy
off,
them often enough to
I
know.
shall be back.
Have fun.
okay. It just depends because if you buy off-brand potato chips, it's significantly cheaper than buying on-brand, and that's what we ended up doing. And we couldn't find a lot of off-brand tortilla chips because we didn't look for that much.
Yeah,
Um,
that makes sense. I have a mayonnaise machine and a sprinkler recipe.
my mining is level 3. That's the only thing that's gone up.
Okay. I made almost $500. I think I'm going to start saving up to get us a coop or a barn. So if I can harvest and sell things so that I can get money for that, that would be great. Unless you have something that you really need money for right now, too.
I'm gonna save up money for
we have a cauliflower!
I'm gonna end up saving money for what's it called? A backpack, because I'm constantly running out of space because I only have a single bar.
I just got the first backpack upgrade here. Let me drop some stuff for you then. Are you nearby?
Yeah, I should be right next to you.
Okay, because the first time I re-picked it up. There you go.
I'll say that time I had to empty out my inventory for a second.
Fair. Also, it's Egg Festival Day.
Oh, fun.
I'm going to hold on to the quality parsnips so that we can put those in the bundle.
Trying to find the one thing where I need to put the coal.
Oh, it's the
I think it's the one you're in.
Yep, it is. We need to quickly water everything before the Egg Festival. I just watered a completely empty spot, but that's okay.
Okay. So
Hello.
they changed so much. They changed so much on OBS. I don't even remember what the bleepity bleep bloop bloop I'm supposed to be doing.
Self-censoring is amazing, and I love it. Alright.
Yeah, that's something I never even asked you guys.
What's something you never asked us?
I never asked you guys if you guys wanted me to censor. Well, not censor, but if you guys wanted me to limit swearing.
I don't personally have an issue with it, but I know that swearing does affect eligibility for monetization on some platforms, including Twitch and YouTube. So
yeah.
I'm not monetized, but if I ever were to be monetized, if there's excessive swearing, that could mean I think it means certain videos are not eligible, or I would have to go through and do a lot more editing to censor. I think we should probably go to the Egg Festival pretty soon. Um,
Yeah, I'm just grabbing my water can so I can.
I got those.
Oh,
too.
never mind.
Yep.
Let's see. Is there anything else I need to do?
I'm pretty good about not swearing in my games, and I will
Fair.
say things that, you know, if I have to swear, I am muting myself all the way, especially if I'm rage quitting, because I can't control the fact that I am upset about something.
Yeah,
So
I typically don't swear day to day, and not in my games, but also, hi. Also, like, if other people swear around me, it's not like a huge deal. I just know that YouTube is sometimes weird about it.
they're very weird about it.
And
I'll say.
I don't know. I know what the limitation for it is for, like, TV and film to be what the ratings are based on language, but YouTube doesn't seem to follow that exact thing, so I'm not really sure, like, because there's some people that I know who swear and it's fine, and then other people swear similarly, but I just don't really know if it's like a certain amount of times or if it's done in a certain context. I don't really know what that causes.
So, like, the best way to get away around swear words is obviously you gotta say stuff that isn't offensive. Like, the F word is not offensive. And when I say
Yeah.
F word, I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
I know.
that F word, not the other one. So, like, you can
not the slur F word, the other
not that one, obviously, but you know,
the one that Lin-Manuel Miranda had to give up 2 of so the kids could watch it on Disney Plus. Yes.
Oh, fudge kind of thing.
Have you seen him talk about that? Because that is very fun.
I have not.
There, in the stage play, that word occurs 3 times in Hamilton. But if it occurs more than once in TV and film for the recorded version, it becomes rated R for language. And so for the recorded version, there are 2 times where it's changed, and one I think becomes a record scratch noise, and then the other I think is just silent or something. I can't remember exactly, but he said had to give up 2, and he actually did say the word for the kids. So yeah, that's how it works there, at least. But I'm a bunny.
Bunnies are cool.
But yeah, that's how that works. I can afford 10 strawberry seeds. Alright. Whenever we're ready for the egg hunt, I think.
Cinnamon buns. Cinnamon buns. Cinnamon bun.
I'm ready when you guys
Do you
are.
want to talk to Lewis to start that? Because
Oh, am I the only one who can?
I think it has to be the host, because it's not letting me.
Oh. Yeah, it's letting me.
Yep. Okay.
That is interesting. Okay. Yeah, apparently Stardew is having an issue with literally everything else. Interesting, because all my other games are using OBS just fine. It's just Stardew, for whatever reason, when I'm clicked into the Stardew thing, nothing. You got no video.
I like that he calls us all kiddos.
Out of curiosity, do you have it set to what's it called? The full screen only, or do you have it set to specific window?
It's set to the monitor.
Oh.
I'm getting stuck on a bush. That always happens.
Oh.
I'll say I just know that
Oh! I think I fixed it. Not the way I liked it, but at least I fixed it. Okay, cool. I'm happy. That's a happy camper. I'm a happy camper at that point.
No! Did not mean to click on that.
You know how Stardew has that wonderful, like, button that
Which
makes
button?
the whole window small?
Oh, yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, guess what I just did?
I
I
got
clicked
10
it.
eggs.
I got 6.
Nice. I think that's the most I've ever gotten. Yay! I win. I get a cool hat.
Like cooperating, this would be nice.
In one of my playthroughs, I have a bow
Yes, kitty cat.
thing that looks like it's it kind of looks like it's a bat just sitting on me, and I appreciate that.
Apparently my computer also wants to update. So what a perfect time while I'm having technical issues. I'll still talk to y'all, but
I'm gonna
my computer
try
news was supposed to
quickly
do like 10 million
throw
other things.
things in here to sell before bed.
Because I'll be
Oh, do you want me to give you the jade and stuff?
No. Wait, have we donated them to me? Oh my gosh, have we donated them to the museum yet?
No.
Can
think
you
so.
put them in the chest and I'll grab everything that hasn't been donated?
Okay. Oh, wrong chest.
Yep, I'm in the chest, sorry, one second.
I think it's stupid that we all can't be in the chest at the same time.
Do you want me to drop the winter root, or have you already done that?
You can give it to me.
Okay, wrong button.
All for children you may eat.
I don't know what
Okay,
the start
that
of
should
that
be it.
sentence was.
Oh, feeding the cat. I called them my fur children.
Because I just heard something children you may eat, and I was like, are you telling the children they can eat, or are these children that you are allowed to consume?
No,
Because
I do not consent to eating children.
Those are quite different. Also, I have one gold star parsnip. If anyone else gets one, please give it to me. I need 5 for the community center.
Okay.
Nope, I was talking to the 4 fur-legged furballs.
That is good. I once again have things I need to cross off that I have sold.
Okay. I am
Also, the refined quartz is mine. No one take it.
Nobody touch it. Anybody excited about that live-action Lilo and Stitch, or is it just me?
No.
I haven't seen that much about it, but from what I have seen, it does seem like they seem to be doing it well.
They butchered Snow White. I'm just saying.
I'm not. That's why I'm not excited.
One.
Well, okay, so that's the one movie that they actually did bad. Like, 100%, I agree to that. Like, it's bad. Like, worse than Dragon Ball Evolution bad.
But to be fair, I also don't particularly like the original Snow White, so...
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I was never excited about it, even if it was good. So
I was more excited about Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, and Lilo and Stitch than the rest of them.
fair.
Those were my movies growing up. Like, I can quote The Lion King word for word. So I saw Mufasa. That I like that movie. That was actually kind of good for me.
I did not see that one. The
It's on
first
Disney
time,
Plus now.
the first time I went to an actual movie theater in probably since before the pandemic was I went with my family. No, that's a lie. On my birthday, I went to see War of the Rohirrim, which is really good. But I'm also a giant Tolkien nerd, so I got to geek out about it. But I saw Wicked, and there was all the Mufasa promotion stuff at the same time.
Yeah, I need to watch Wicked. It is on my list.
I do have slight issues with it, though, just because
That bad?
it's not. Overall, it isn't bad. There's just one thing that happens that is a plot hole.
Oh.
Which is the way they do it on stage. They do it in such a way where it is not a plot hole, but the way that they did it in the movie, it is a plot hole. It creates a plot hole, which I was just kind of like, my dad is so tired of hearing me because the entire time after we saw it, I was like, but it's wrong because it doesn't. That whole thing is to set up that, and if it doesn't, so.
Yeah, no, I get it, because, like, I've seen bits and pieces of it, and, like, I think it was my mom or my sister, so, they were like, what? Because I was like, yeah, Defying Gravity, like, that's one of my favorite songs from that musical.
Mm-hmm.
And
do we have any?
That
Sorry.
scene is amazing, just saying. Also, the fact that she's doing all of the vocals live while she's in the little harness thing.
Oh yeah, that was impressive.
It's good. I could tell you what the plot hole is if you want. It's not, like...
That's fine, yeah, I don't mind,
know.
because I do intend to watch it.
I don't know how you are about spoilers, so...
Now, if it's anime, I get upset. If it's not anime, I really don't get that upset, because eventually I'm gonna watch it, and if I discover it on my own, then I'm never gonna want to watch it again. So it's better that I know beforehand.
It's like a pretty minor in terms of, like, the overall plot, too. It's just, well, so, first of all, how familiar are you with, like, I can't turn it in because I don't have enough. How familiar are you with, like, the original Wizard of Oz?
I grew up on it, so...
Okay. So...
pretty darn familiar.
How familiar are you with the plot of Wicked? Like, have you seen the stage play or read the book or anything?
So I have seen the stage play.
Okay. Yeah.
I've watched it on countless videos.
Perfect. Okay. So then you know that through the plot of it. Also, for anyone watching this, I will be giving spoilers if you know nothing about Wicked and want to remain knowing nothing about Wicked. Maybe skip ahead a bit. But you know, so it's...
But for the rest of you...
It's obviously, like, you need to establish that this is the prequel to Wizard of Oz. So...
Wizard of Oz.
The characters in this, one of the things that's supposed to be happening is it's supposed to start to establish who the trio of people will be in the Wizard of Oz. And specifically, the trio of people, the lion, the scarecrow, and the Tin Man, are supposed to, canonically, according to Wizard of Oz lore, they're supposed to be afraid of Elphaba. And in the stage play, they do a really good job of her trying to help those people, and it backfires, and she ends up doing things that are not the best for them. But, so the thing in the stage play, the way they do it when she saves the lion cub, which then becomes the Cowardly Lion, is she creates like an explosion as a diversion. And the explosion then scares the lion and traumatizes it, and the lion thinks that she's like this violent, destructive, terrifying person. Which is kind of an important thing, because the whole thing is the lion's supposed to be scared. But in the way they did it in the movie, she very peacefully, kinda completely on accident, not controlling her power, but still very peacefully, quietly, puts everyone to sleep with poppies, which is accurate to what she does in The Wizard of Oz, except that then she very gently picks up this lion and very gently takes it out and very gently sets it free, and the lion isn't scared at all. And in fact, if the lion met her later, it'd probably be like, "Thank you for rescuing me, you're so nice to me." Which, to me, is a plot hole. So.
It could definitely be seen that way, yes.
Also, if you want to talk about Broadway to movie things that I think are...
You know what Broadway musical I don't like?
Which one?
Cats.
I know very little about it. But, in Phantom of the Opera, I have seen that on Broadway, and in it, the Phantom at one point throws an actual fire spark across the stage at another character on stage, which is like such a cool special effect for stage, and I love it. In the movie, in that scene, they just have a super lame sword fight, and it's like, when you could do special effects, because this is a movie, and you compare it to a stage play where the actor genuinely throws fire across the stage. I wish that the movie had done something cooler in that scene.
The Phantom of the Opera is there inside my mind. Na 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 na.
My choir did a whole medley of it after we got to work with an ensemble cast member of the Broadway cast when we were in New York. And then at the end of the school year, we did a whole medley, and it was so much fun. We also did a medley of Wicked, because we saw Wicked at the same time.
How to refine chords. Nice.
Yay!
From the mind.
Hey, I finally am
Oh, I
getting
turned this up
somewhere.
already. What was I here for? This. Okay. I figured it out. I need to find more forage stuff, because I need to give Linus things, because he is my favorite.
Yeah, Linus. Okay, so now that I figured out how the heck to play my game, I am so happy. I'm back, guys! Hello! Again, for the third time that I've read
How
this.
is Robin more my friend than Linus? That's not acceptable.
Unacceptable!
I need to find something for Linus. This is an
So
emergency.
I lost so many days on carrot farming, I'm kind of upset.
Oh no!
And apparently I forgot about the egg festival, so
You
yeah, there was
missed
that.
strawberries as well.
I did! You know, it's fine. It's fine.
I
had
found
technical
one!
issues.
That's where
You
having
found
shared
one.
money is useful, because then I could have bought seeds for you as well, but...
It's all good. I'm not too worried about it. So, I have nothing to do for tomorrow, so if anybody's free, I'm free.
Tomorrow in the game, or...?
No, in general.
Mm.
I have
Whoever... If I ever find out who throws rocks at Linus's tent. Let's just say I have a sword. I have 2 swords. I should sell one of these swords. Why do I have 2 swords?
But then you won't have 2 swords to threaten people with.
Yeah,
This is-
but the type of sword that these are kinda 2-handed swords.
Aw.
They're not light rapiers. I can't go in the Adventurers Guild, apparently. I need to do more mining. But yeah. These are not... Except, actually, in this game, the character uses it in one hand, but just from using swords, these don't seem like the kind that would be very successful to use one-handed. Also, I know that it is kind of late, but I am going in the mines because I have not done a single thing in terms of getting the initiation. I have killed 1 slime because I have just not been in the mines, so I'm just going to
Completely-
work on that
Completely
a little.
random. Completely random, but to say something. I was gonna say this to Shadow because you said something about tomorrow. Realistically, I have nothing going on ever, and until the 3rd, when Last of Us is on Steam, then yeah, I'm free.
I will have to see because, like I said, this is the first week of my new quarter, so I do have an assignment due, Thursday, and I also have class tomorrow, so... Oh, and tomorrow I have my lab class, too. I have a hydrology class that has a, it goes 10:30 to 11:50 on, on, Monday, but it goes until, 3:30 on Wednesday, and then I have another thing at 7 tomorrow, so...
Oh, all good. Like I said, it's just for anybody that's on. Like, I realistically tomorrow have no plans except for maybe to watch some One Piece, but later on in the night I'm free.
Okay.
So
yeah.
Yeah.
I think for me, just because I'm trying to figure out my schedule with a bunch of other stuff academically and also YouTube and Twitch and all that I've started putting on myself as well. It would work better for me if we make a routine of recording on Tuesdays. And we can figure out...
I'm not talking about for just in general, like anybody. If like let's say we just not for this farm, but like
oh, fair. Yeah.
Let's say I'm on and I'm playing, and like anybody else who's not playing anything and isn't doing anything, like I'm free.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Not this farm, obviously. I'm not touching this farm with a 10-foot pole without anybody else. Hey, welcome back.
Also, I can make a bee house now. Whoa, I had a lot of it.
Like 20 hours? Yeah, I get that. I've sat in the shower long enough to actually float.
I have actually quite a bit of money. Okay, here's the question that I have for either of you. I would like us to get animals if possible. If one of us can afford to get the barn and or coop or whichever one we decide to get first, can someone else pay for animals?
So I got like 6,920 gold coins on me. I can either buy an animal or I can do like a coop. I can do either or. It's whatever you need.
We need to get the coop first. So, I think, yeah, if you can order a coop, then
apply for a coop.
I think we need, I have stone and wood on me, so I'll give you that. I will clear a space because I think it's gotten a little overgrown where we had talked about putting it, but,
Yeah.
I think that
I
that
got my
would...
life choices all the time.
What?
Sorry. Somebody said nothing like a good shower to contemplate life choices. I said, yeah, that's me. I contemplate my life choices all the time.
Fair.
But no, if it's overgrown, I mean, like, so we can cut it down.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go work on that now. If we can remove the extra cabin that we have, and then put...
Yeah, you should go to Robin, and she should be able to do it.
Yeah, if you're going there to order a coop, though, then...
Yeah,
makes sense
as long as we have everything, I can go get the coop.
Do you know how much wood it is? Because I have 206 right now, but I'm getting more.
Oh, biscuits.
Do you know... Let me quickly look up what it is.
Hold on, I got the Stardew wiki.
Okay. Fair.
I got the wiki up.
Fair.
Okay, so
So it's 300 wood and 100 stone.
Okay, so I need a little more... How much money? Do you have enough?
Do I know how much money? Sorry, I completely forgot where that. Me and my 10 tabs open on in my own brain. It's 4,000 gold, so I have enough to literally build the coop.
Okay. I have... If you give me, like, a minute, I should have enough wood. You said...
Cool. I have like 54 wood on me too, by the way.
Okay, then, yeah, come over here and I'll give you the stuff for it.
I'm coming over here. Ooh, look, piece of wood.
Yep.
so
Okay,
I
here.
figured I'd let you guys know I was able to harvest all the stuff that was already grown.
So if you can maybe get rid of this and then put the coop like right here, so then we still have space for a barn next to it, that would be ideal.
Coolio, I can do that.
And then I found a cool thing.
Yeah, I sometimes watch anime when I'm playing a game in the background. I don't know why. I just multitasking is kind of something I do.
Do you watch sub or dub?
So obviously if I'm not paying attention to it, I'll watch in dub, but if like I'm paying attention, I'll watch it in sub, because sub's really
I
the only
found
way
a
to count
cool
it.
shirt that changes colors.
I want a cool color changing shirt!
I also just found 2 of the exact same artifact. There are very few anime that I tolerate in English, so... Although I
Okay,
do...
so,
I do speak some Japanese, so sometimes I can...
we have a slight problem. She does not apparently have cabins in her inventory.
She doesn't... What? Can you...
So, like, when you go in, yeah, no, I can't, because usually if there's, like, there's a cabin thing in her thing where, hey, I can build this. I'm gonna attempt to build the coop first.
Wait. Is there a way to ask to remove something rather than build something without getting to the thing first? Because maybe we have the maximum number of cabins or something?
That's what I was saying. Like, she doesn't offer it. Usually she does, but there's no offering of the cabins.
Weird.
Because she has to offer to build a cabin first in order to remove cabins.
Yeah. Maybe later on. I don't know.
Yeah,
also,
I'm
going to water the crops. I did water the crops here because no one else did,
Yeah,
and I'm going to grab the rice as well.
Going through, finding everything.
What seed should I grab?
We need parsnips because we need gold parsnips.
Parsnips!
I'm gonna sell some of the stuff that I was able to harvest. Or should I just sell Everything but the gold star stuff.
Do you have gold star parsnips?
No.
What
I
do
have
you...
gold star leeks and gold star dandelions as the
Oh,
gold
it
star
was the
stuff.
wild... Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you can
think-
sell the wild
Wait.
forageables.
Give me some
Or
of
not,
the
or not.
leeks.
Hold on, wait.
Give me some of the leeks, because I need to become friends with George.
Okay, I have a.
Oh, yeah, that's
so
right.
specifically,
George.
I have a single gold star leek that I will give you because that's what I have.
Mhm.
And is
Look,
there
I have a
anything
better-
else?
Oh, it's berry season.
Yes, I've been getting some. Also, apparently rewards from the museum are stackable, so if I unlock a reward, everyone unlocks a reward. If you go there right now,
Yes,
there
the same way the community
are
works.
9 cauliflower seeds.
It's gonna be a little late to plant the cauliflowers. Oh, I want a color changing shirt. That's so cool.
Yes, it's a
It's like one of the prismatic shards.
Do
Yeah.
not eat the daffodil.
Eat the daffodil.
No, I was trying to
Eat
give it
it.
to Evelyn, which I did.
Okay, I got 20 parsnip seeds.
Okay.
I could have gotten more, but I wanted to save some of the money so I could eventually get the backpack.
Oh, did you not get the backpack yet?
No, I'm still saving up for it. I only have 2,000 gold.
It is 2,000.
Oh.
For
Oh,
the
is
first
it?
one. It's 2,000 and then
Oh.
10,000.
Oh, well then, let me get that.
Don't.
Because then I can use the last 150 for, more parsnip seeds. Oh, here's the,
Keeps texting me. My inventory is full. I will
Oh.
get it at home.
Okay.
I need to go give
Good.
Linus this daffodil. Because
Hey, I got the
Robin
gold,
is
or the
not
pack.
allowed to be better friends with me than Linus. So Shadow, did you end up getting the coop but just not getting rid of the cabin, or?
So I got the coop. I couldn't get rid of the cabin. I'm gonna wait until after she builds it to see if it'll let me remove it first.
Fair.
Because I have a theory that maybe it's because of the fact that, oh damn, Pierre, why'd you do that? Why'd you do me dirty, Pierre? Hey, I bought a large backpack.
Nice.
So yeah, now I
I'm
have
not-
27.
I have 920 gold.
27.
Parsnip seeds.
I have speed grow, and if everyone can get their cauliflower seeds, I think actually the museum might be closed. But they
I think the
take
museum's
12
closed now.
days to grow. So tomorrow is the absolute last day we can plant them, and we can use the speed grow on them if we need to.
I also have, it's not really something too helpful, but I have the retaining soils.
You should use that, because then we don't have to water things sometimes.
Okay. So I have 7 of the regular and 2 of the quality.
Just use all of it.
Okay.
I'm gonna save the speed grow for when you guys get parsnip seeds tomorrow, and I can put it on them.
Wait for me on your 3rd year. Yes, Grandpa, we know.
Wait, parsnip, for the parsnip seeds?
No, the cauliflower seeds. Because if you go to
Oh.
the museum, you can get the free ones. There will be 9 for each of you. And tomorrow is the absolute last day to plant them, so we need to...
Do you want me to drop the leek?
Can you water? My energy is dying. Let me quickly throw some stuff in here.
You know, don't fight it. The more, if you fight it, they're just gonna keep bringing you more stuff. Like,
Let me grab it.
not
the watering
sure
can.
who you're talking to.
oh, someone says that they have their cat is bringing them kittens, and he's wondering where the kittens are coming from, and he's stealing them, and I'm like, I just don't fight it. Gets confusing.
something is happening to
looked-
our organization that is not... it's not correct.
Nope. Damn it. Trying to break this, not that.
We.
I'm making a decision about these chests, because this is getting arranged really weirdly. Any seed things or fertilizer now goes in the red chest. That includes tree seeds. The pale green one, will be exclusively for forage items, and then the dark green one is for crops. Or things that we grow.
I keep trying to sing Inspector Gadget in my head, and I'm trying so hard not to. The intrusive thought is almost winning.
I wish you could name chests.
Yeah, the closest you can do is put
Yeah.
a sign on them, but that doesn't work super effectively, so...
Before the night is over,
But if
I'm
anyone
gonna grab...
has questions about the organizational system, I will be happy to remind anyone.
Okay. Before the night is over, I'm gonna try and find the axe.
Yes. I am going to cross off things that I have sold here.
And then I got Star Wars stuck in my head on top of all this.
Which Star Wars?
I watched the first two on top of the animated, the Clone Wars series.
Nice.
Because I was watching a Star Wars marathon.
I'll have to find the thing tomorrow.
Several people in my class today were wearing Mandalorian shirts.
Because the Mandalorian is awesome.
Yes.
That's why. This is the way.
Yep.
See, I've only seen it through YouTube Shorts, so I have no idea.
Ah, that's not the way.
Yeah, sad.
The
Sadly.
one person in my class had this shirt that had him lecturing Grogu and being like, "That's not a toy." Alright. I haven't finished season 3 though yet. I need to. Stuff
I
See, I'm-
have
busy.
been either. Don't feel bad. I forgot to watch it. I'm gonna be honest. For me, it's just the whole frustration of that you have to keep like bouncing back and forth between them, because if you don't, then it's not gonna make sense in its order.
Mm-hmm.
Like you got to stop watching the Clone Wars series just to then watch Revenge of the Sith, and then because it ties the last 4 episodes tied into that movie, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
but then, you know, like, make it easy. Come on now.
Everyone go get your cauliflower seeds so that I can put fertilizer on them so they can grow fast, because today's the last day to plant them.
I am gonna say there are only a few things I'm looking forward to show-wise. I have an anime I'm looking forward to.
Which one?
I have, so, specifically, I have Sword Art Online.
No!
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I haven't watched that
No.
in so long, because I only watched
Ah.
the first couple seasons, and the first...
Okay, so I watched like the first season, and then like I don't know if the fairy thing was supposed to be like a second season, but it was it was awful. I was like, I am never watching this again, and I stopped. I didn't even watch Gun Gale. I stopped
Okay,
because I was like, the
so-
fairy got me.
Gun Gale was weird.
So, Sword Art Online. So,
No one watered the green bean.
So- be specific, season 2 doesn't start until Gun Gale.
Mhm.
The end of season 1 doesn't. The way it works is season 1 goes all the way from the beginning of the first where it starts till the end of the fairies
Yeah.
spot. The end of
Okay.
Alpine.
Well, that was creepy.
Yeah, it's actually quite interesting. I love that or that anime, and honestly, Gun Gale, very cool. And then the
It's just the fairy king in that scene with Asuna.
Oh.
Just I couldn't do it. I couldn't handle it.
I
That
know.
there killed me.
I'm gonna be honest,
Yeah.
it's been probably like 10. When did I come out? It's been a long time since I've watched it, so.
I will say I can understand that specific point, but
When I watched
honestly,
The rest of the story was good.
when I watched it, Gun Gale Online was the last thing that was out. So I know there's been more since then, but
I didn't even make it to Gun Gale because of that whole incident. I was like, and it took a nosedive. I no longer have interest in it. Whatever. Then I moved on to Black Butler, and then upon meeting my better half, got me into One Piece. So I have been binge watching the crap out of One Piece, and I am 754 episodes in.
are you guys?
yeah, I'm never watching One Piece.
Are you guys?
Okay, it's
getting-
not that bad if you know what the filler is, okay?
Well, no, it's not because of that. It's just because of how long it is.
Are you guys
Okay, but that's the
getting
thing.
cauliflower seeds? Because you need to do that before they close. Because I need them.
If I can get out of this cutscene, yes, I'm trying to head there now.
Okay. Cool.
I'm in a cutscene.
Yep. I also got dragged into the cutscene.
The cutscene.
Which cutscene?
The cutscene with the
Your
the Joja
cutscene
Mart
with
dude.
Joja.
Yeah.
Oh, I skipped it.
Yeah. Well.
Oh well, we couldn't.
I skipped
Oh.
it too. I'm already back at the farm.
Oh,
well, I
God.
couldn't get out of it. I kept trying. I was like, how do I get out of this?
No, Wolf, did you
But
get
no.
the seeds yet?
So here's the thing, right? So if you know
Um,
what the fillers are, and I have someone that can like tell me where the fillers are at, One Piece actually isn't that long. I'm only like 4 seasons from catching up, because right now they're on a hiatus. So I'm in Zoe.
No, Wolf, did you get the cauliflower seeds from
Yeah.
the... Okay.
I love
This
One
is
Piece.
the last day that we can plant them, so I'm a little bit urgent.
Where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
I'm... Me or who?
You.
I'm down here.
I have your cauliflower seeds.
Hello.
Where are you? I don't see you.
I'm gonna put fertilizer down in the hoed spots so you can just start throwing cauliflower in them.
Yeah, now I'm trying so hard to watch Naruto, but I just don't think it's for me.
Mm.
And then my friend is trying to get me to watch Jujutsu Kaisen, and I'm like, I don't know. And then I tried watching Attack on Titan. I said no to that as well.
I've started reading the manga of Jujutsu Kaisen, and so far it's good. I want to watch it. I just need to finish the other things that I'm in the middle of watching first.
I don't know.
I really need to rewatch. I'm starting to rewatch Attack on Titan because, no, Wolf, can you bring the cauliflower seeds as soon as possible, by the way?
I already planted them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This doesn't seem like enough. No, never mind. That does make sense. Okay. Math. But, yeah, I started watching Attack on Titan when I was in middle school, and then they had like a long break between seasons, and then I just got busy with stuff and never went back. So I got through like maybe 2 seasons. But I really need to go just catch up on it and watch it. So I started rewatching it. I'm gonna just sit here and make copper bars for the rest of the day so that if we need to make or to get tool upgrades or anything like that, then we'll have some bars for that.
Biscuits, I gotta go around. No, so the biggest thing, like, I know they're remaking One Piece, like the animated part of it, so that way, people who want to get into it can get into it.
I did hear about that. I kind of don't get it though. Like, it's not even over.
It's to shorten it.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
But like, I feel like there are too many remakes.
Well, so really, it's just so, like, when One Piece originally came out, like, obviously you had filler, because you had to keep, like, something going while you were still producing episodes. So, I guess what they're doing now with all the older episodes is that they're condensing them down and removing the filler, so that way anybody that doesn't want to watch, like, the 1,000 episodes of it doesn't have to.
Yeah,
they
but
can just watch the new one.
I just don't get why they don't just get, like, whatever streaming service they have Crunchyroll on to be like, here's the full season or series, and then here's the episodes from the series you can watch if you don't need to watch all of it and you don't want to see the filler. I don't get why they have to fully remake.
That's unfortunately outside of Crunchyroll's thing, because unfortunately Crunchyroll is releasing them based off of Oda.
Well, yeah, and I'm not saying it's like on Crunchyroll to do that. I'm just saying that makes more sense logically to do it like that, where you just are like, here's what to watch and how to watch it.
Like I said, I can agree to disagree on that, because sometimes it's easier just to shave it down than to try to sort through them.
I do feel like it also kind of depends if it's in a format, because I haven't seen One Piece either. I feel like it does kind of depend on whether
it's got old animation on it.
In the format of like half of an episode is filler versus like this arc within the larger anime, all of the episodes in that arc are filler. Because like with Fairy Tail, there are 2 filler arcs that are not in the manga, and those you can just skip those arcs if you don't want to see the filler. But with
One Piece does
other
break
shows,
it down
it's
that
like
way.
half an episode is filler and half of it is not.
My only biggest gripe about One Piece, and I can say this because I say it all the time, is that like the fights sometimes drag out horribly, and I'm like, okay, come on, let's just finish this up. This took 4 episodes to do. Come on.
That's
but
what
I also get it, because it's the climactic, resolution, I guess, of the fighting that got it. So it's like, I have mixed feelings. Like I said, I started watching it maybe a little over a year ago, and I'm already like more than halfway through the 1,000 episodes, and it's usually arcs that are filler.
Yeah.
It's not just one episode.
I could not do that because I am in way too much school to be able to deal with an anime like that right now. I can barely watch the ones that I'm trying to watch right now.
I dedicate a day that I'm off to do it. And just go, okay, sitting down and watching 10 episodes.
I'm like, I'll watch a little bit, like, a couple times a week whenever I have a chance. Trying to write down all the stuff that I know what I can sell. I need to sell all the things.
So
I
don't know. Like I said, I know they're also trying to redo it.
The one thing that was done as filler that I just completely don't understand. And I don't even know if it was filler. I don't actually know why this happened, but the end of season 1 of Blue Exorcist is... That's not what I meant to do. Is completely not what occurred in the manga at all. And I don't know why they did that.
I don't know. My current anime list literally says One Piece, Demon Slayer, because I recently got into that. I have to start season 2. I recently also found out Dragon Ball before Dragon Ball Z.
I'm partly through Demon Slayer as well.
Yep.
I made a lot of copper bars, so if anyone needs upgrades, they're there.
I might.
I have 12 copper
Eventually.
bars.
Eventually.
Oh, I'm sorry, I lied. I'm 755 episodes into One Piece. Do-Over, Damsel, Conquerors, Dragon Emperor, Honey Lemon Soda. I may be a guild receptionist, but I'm solo. I'll solo to clock out.
Oh, I just saw that one recently. I didn't watch it, but I saw the title of that one and I thought it was interesting.
I left my A-rank party. I'm getting married to a girl I hate in my class. I want to escape from princess lessons.
That is
I watch a lot of
title.
yeah. I like slice of life and I like romance and
I don't dislike romance. I just if it's pure romance, I don't. It has to be something else. Like, it has to be fantasy romance or sci-fi romance or something else romance. If it's just pure romance, I'm just like, fine.
I get that way too sometimes. I'm like, okay, this is just, yeah, whatever. No, a lot of mine are like reincarnated, like that time I got reincarnated as a slime, campfire cookout in another world. Like, I like those too.
Have you seen Angel Beats?
Oh, have I not seen it? This is the question.
Cause that one is so good.
I have mixed feelings. I've seen clips of it, and I actually haven't sat down and watched it because of it.
Which clips?
I don't. It's hard for me to explain without actually looking at them, but
yeah.
It's just, I don't know. I felt some kind of way about it. I'm like, this is what is this? What am I watching?
It's very good, but it will also emotionally destroy you.
Yeah, see, I already
Why
got
does no one ever water this green bean?
I was about to.
This is like the 4th time that no one has watered this green bean.
I was about to, but you beat me to it.
Pressed about the green bean.
We have 14 copper bars now. Or 13, sorry.
I want to point out a good anime to watch. Ghost Stories.
Oh! Is that the one?
No!
Is that the one?
Is that the one I'm thinking of? Because that's a no. That's a hard no for me.
Oh my god, the immediate. Oh.
Which one is that? Is that the one that's like.
Perfect.
Which one?
That is the one where it is so
It's so
uncensored.
It's so bad.
But
it's so bad.
It is because there was a bunch of, if I'm correct, it was a bunch of Funimation. They were just low-level Funimation people at the time, and they were just trying to see how far they could push it without getting in trouble.
Yeah.
And they pushed it without getting in trouble.
Is it uncensored?
And it was
in terms
beautiful.
Of, like, language? Or
Oh, it's uncensored. It's a sexual content to it.
It's uncensored
it's got some
sexual
innuendos
content.
in there.
slightly racist at times.
I'd
By slightly
always,
racist, I mean
always racist.
like
That was
the
a terrible
sexual
anime.
the
Dare you.
sexual. It is not terrible. That makes
It
it's
is
like one of those
terrible.
animes that makes me laugh so hard.
If you wanna,
And
I
it is
can't even call that an
beautiful.
anime.
It is.
have you guys
Yeah.
seen Another? Silence.
Wait, I didn't hear what it was.
Another. It's just called Another.
Oh, I don't think so.
It's short. I want to say it's like 12 episodes, and it's a horror anime.
Oh.
But it has
If I
a
wouldn't get
very,
striked for playing it,
very
I would play
memorable,
stories.
uncensored scene that's uncensored for sort of gore rather than anything else. I've given Linus too many gifts this week. That's not fair.
No, yeah, the ghost stories is like one of the worst ones to watch, and especially if you're a kid, do not watch it. It is not for you. It is adult humor only. Please, for the love of God, nobody who is ever watching any of the videos or streams, don't watch it. Don't look it up. It falls under that category with that other one that I refuse to name.
What?
It shall not be named.
There's an anime that I feel like is kind of disturbing for sexual reasons, called Bigata Eshike, which is basically the premise is that there's a girl who, before she graduates high school, she needs very desperately to
Okay.
sleep with 100 different guys. And then she's in high school, and then she meets this one guy, and she's like, oh no, I'm falling in love with him, but I can't, because I have to sleep with 100 different guys. And it's so stupid, and also just...
I swear to God, I'm gonna
Ew.
get a message from YouTube about this. I'm gonna be like, it's not me.
But yeah, Another is a really interesting anime. It's just, there's a scene that you cannot unsee. Because it has a really, I don't even know how to describe it, but there's a death in it that I'm trying to explain without giving too many spoilers, but it's like, it's hard to forget that. And the sound effect that happens with it, is very memorable. But overall, it's interesting. When you said the ghost stories one, I thought you were talking about this one that I can't remember what it's called, but it's like it looks really cool because it's got, kind of more of a traditional style, and it's like, more traditional Japanese folktales and like urban legend type stuff, and that one seems really cool, but I don't remember what that
not
one's
in
called.
the slightest.
Yeah.
Not in the slightest. This movie is, yeah, I got issues.
Yeah.
The clips on YouTube is how I found out about it.
Mm-hmm.
I would
so
see
bad.
YouTube shorts, and
It's so
it was the shorts of it, and it was so beautiful, and I had to look it up. And I watched like a 10-minute long thing of just the funniest moments.
On a side note, am I
crying.
the oldest one here?
How old are you?
I'll be 26 in May.
You are the oldest.
Then yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say I just turned 20.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Damn. Why do I have to be the
Thanks.
adult?
Well, I said...
Happy late birthday or happy birthday? I don't know.
Belated.
I said I'm not
Belated,
going to
there
be
you
an
go.
adult until I'm 33 earlier in this video, and I stick to that, but I'm 24.
Am I the only one who keeps hearing people, but they're slightly cutting out?
A couple?
No, it happens to mine too.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
a couple people are.
Okay, so it's not... I'm just glad it's not just me.
That's why I was
Yeah, no.
confused about whether the children were for eating or for them
it
eating
happens.
something. So.
Oh, by the way, I got like 25 salmon berries, so...
I have...
Yay.
Nice.
I have 27.
So if anything, I will eat those if I need to, or sell them if I need to.
Yeah, I will
yay.
probably start trying to make... Can I make? Do I have? No, I don't have the preserves.
Somewhere I want to go. I want to go to Canada.
What?
And back down in the mines.
Oh, I need to go to the mines, actually. I need to work on the... getting slimes.
Yeah, it's okay. Anime's not for everyone. It's fine. I understand if people don't watch it. It's totally cool. I'm just a massive grown adult that apparently does not have a life, and I watch animation and I play games that obviously would be more suited for a 2-year-old.
There are so many anime that are not for kids. So I feel like anyone who says you can't be an adult and watch anime, I raise you.
I'm gonna be honest.
I raise you
my mother.
several various. I raise you Danganronpa. I raise you another. I raise you.
I mean, my mother
I'm talking about
watches
animation
anime.
in general. Like I watch Disney still.
I mean, but
Once
the
again.
thing about Disney, I literally took a class, a literature class that was about Disney because I had to, and it kind of sucked. But it talked a lot about how, like, it didn't suck. It just wasn't a class that I would have taken if it wasn't a requirement. But like,
see, there you go.
it talks about how a ton of the humor in Disney films is designed where there's
It goes unnoticed.
base level humor that kids enjoy, but there are also humor and other stuff that is targeted towards parents, because the goal of those films, and even there's like quotes from the early days of the studio where he's like, this is supposed to be for everyone to watch. So the thing where that is also exclusively for kids, at least for like the feature films, that's not true either. They're definitely like
Disney,
like
older Disney, yeah, but newer Disney, not so much.
I'm not sure. I haven't watched all that many newer things, I think, but
I'm totally okay with it. Like, I know I'm like at work. I'm kind of a dweeb, as I've been called. I've been called a dweeb at this point, but it's okay because I'm like, you know what? I'd rather be that person, because when your IT stuff breaks, you know who you're calling? Me, and I'm gonna tell you. Did you plug it in?
fair enough.
Did you try turning it off and back on again?
Turning it back on again. No? Okay, call me back when you get that fixed. And if I can't figure it out, I call my own IT guy. I'm like, yo, what's wrong with this thing?
I'm also pretty nerdy, and so you mentioned Star Wars earlier. Do you also like Lord of the Rings and Tolkien stuff?
And yeah, that would be an understatement.
Because I have a shirt that is Gandalf holding a lightsaber, and it says, "May the Shire be with you."
I love this person in my chat. They're being so supportive. Love this.
Nice.
Yeah.
I really need to play Baldur's Gate again, which
So-
is off topic, but
Baldur's Gate. Hold on. Whoa. You like D&D? Did I just hear you say you like D&D by saying Baldur's Gate?
we had this whole conversation like a couple months ago about D&D.
I've been playing a D&D game.
I play D&D, I play Baldur's Gate. I have Baldur's Gate on my YouTube channel.
You gotta play with D&D with us, because like I have a whole group we play with.
I need to play again. I just don't. I live out of state from all my friends for college, and they all play D&D, but I live away.
I play
from
on
them,
Discord.
so fair enough. I need to play because it's been a while since I've played, but I really want to play again.
I actually want to do a Titanic one-shot for D&D. Like, I have this whole freaking storyline planned out.
That sounds kind of interesting.
I know, right?
Yep. That's like such a different sort of
It's a
setting
change of pace
than
than what everybody does it, yeah.
But I like
But D&D can literally take place in any setting. Like, any setting at all.
I've played almost exclusively kind of medieval Tolkien-esque ones or sci-fi futuristic ones.
Well, same. So my friend actually is writing a Star Wars campaign.
Nice.
So I get to play in that. I'm gonna be a Jedi.
That sounds fun. The other thing is, especially this quarter, because I am doing both a thesis and a capstone this quarter, it's like, do I have the time to commit to D&D? Because I would love to do it, but I also know that if I do try to, I'm going to get to the farm, but I'm going to fall asleep outside.
Well, I'm going to pass out.
I'm the only one that made it to bed.
I'm in a bush. I'm asleep in the bush outside. Like, if I did try to commit to doing D&D 2, I know I would either not be able to be available enough to the D&D group, or I would be, like, not doing well academically, so it's like, maybe I should wait until this quarter is over, but...
So to sum up D&D
found me.
for everybody who doesn't know D&D, D&D is this game called Dungeons and Dragons. It is a mythical fantasy table role-playing game, essentially, where you make a character of any race from whatever godforsaken realms you want to pull them from, and make them into your own character, and you roleplay those characters, and make decisions, and roll dice that decide your fate. As I commonly say, the dice giveth, and the dice taketh away.
Yep, but as according to a post I saw on Instagram the other day, it's called Dungeons and Dragons when you are that Spider-Man meme where you put your glasses on, and then it's not called Dungeons and Dragons anymore, it's called Schedules and Conflicts. Because a typical session lasts anywhere from a couple hours to all day, or as my friend and I did when we went slightly insane in spring break 2020, we played for 24 hours straight. So we did not
What is the matter with you? Not in a bad way, but jeez!
We did not sleep. And also, she was new to DMing. We had learned how to play the previous summer, and she, it was her first time trying to be a DM, and she didn't know how to balance encounters yet, so she almost killed me about, 2 hours in, and we were like, we have to play for 24 hours, so there was a little bit of cheating involved.
Oh, yeah, no. So I only play, like, I know Eastern Standard Time, it's from, like, 4:30 to about maybe 8:30 at night, and that's only because of the fact that everybody that plays with me is pretty much almost on the same schedule with each other.
Fair.
So that's what we do, but we play over Discord because a lot of us are currently out of state or are in the middle of moving and stuff like that, so it's just easier instead of us meeting at a table and sitting down, which we do once a month.
Yeah, that makes
At least
sense.
we try. But for the most part, we just meet on Discord and we talk about it. And I, your lovely DM, try to not kill you because I forget y'all are squishy.
It's done.
Yes! I was just about to buy chickens.
I have I can also buy them since you paid for the coop if you want, or if you have money.
Then I don't have to buy chickens.
The question is, are we going with a theme for our animals' names?
Yes, name them after freaking products. I always name my chicken scrambled eggs.
After what?
Scrambled eggs!
Yeah, after products?
And mayo. Yeah.
Oh, like in the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scrambled eggs, mayo, cheese, ice cream.
In the playthrough that I'm doing with my friend on Twitch, we're naming them after mythical creatures, and it's very
That'll
fun.
do it too.
So after animal products?
Yes. I want to call a cow cheese. In my dreams since the dawn of time.
Although, if you always do that in your own playthrough, isn't this a little bit repetitive?
So, in my own game through, I actually name them after, like, Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, fair.
I can't not do it. Or, in one playthrough, I named them after the Straw Hat Crew from One Piece.
Fair enough.
It was like, I have no self-respect, apparently. No creativity in my brain, just head empty, no thoughts.
Trying to think of what else to name this.
You can call them a hard-boiled egg.
I've got...
Mayo, hard-boiled egg,
I'm
scrambled eggs.
spending all of my money on these chickens. I'm gonna have...
It's spelled Greys. That's Greys. Like, as in the color gray, not, other gray. Pretty sure the color gray is spelled Grays.
I just
I
put
don't
a
know.
crystal fruit thing in there.
Yay! If you check out the farm, we have 4 chicks now, and I have $1 left.
Hey! 1 coin. 1 coin. 1 coin left in my name.
They're so cute. I love them.
I want a golden chicken.
There we go.
Alright, now the first thing I'm gonna do when we get to the Fern Islands, you know what I'm gonna start singing, right? Like, I want y'all to know the moment we get there, I'm gonna go around and collect coconuts and go, I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Deedly deedly, there they are, sitting in the road.
What is that from?
I heard it in the Lion King.
Nice. Where the heck is my scythe? There we go.
See, I love how the mines are always just randomly generated.
You know there's a pattern to their generation?
Certain shapes of levels always appear certain numbers of floor.
I just noticed that they're different each time I go down, and it's weird.
I mean,
Because
the layout of where things, like the ladders and stuff are is different, but the shape of the mines itself of
It's
the
the
level
same.
is the same.
It always looks different, and I always just think it's kind of funny because if it is actually changing, you know what that means?
That it's
That
coded
literally
and randomly generated.
no,
Right,
that
yeah.
means that the mines beneath these mountains are way more powerful than they seem.
Well, I mean, that kind of is said within itself, because remember when, like, Q's challenge, where you have to go to the mines and stuff like that for the, what the hell is there? The radiation? Yeah, radioactive, that's the word I'm looking for. Radioactive ore?
Yep. Although I will say, it's not that weird for rocks and stuff to shift places in mines where the levels stay the same shape, because if you actually go into, like, mine areas or caves, like, rock slides happen, stuff shifts around. So, that part isn't that unnatural.
No, not at all.
What is weird, and what I made a ton of interesting speculation about with someone on my YouTube chat when I was streaming Stardew Valley, I found a wedding blouse in the mines, like 70 levels deep, and we were speculating who either killed someone and like on their wedding day and put them there, or who hates their own wedding blouse so much that they
buried it in the mines.
They
I'm gonna
threw
go
it.
with the murder in the mines theory because I like that one better. So
well, and then
yeah.
but then we had this whole discussion of who would that have been, because it would have to have not been someone from town, unless this happened way before, because no one has ever mentioned anyone going missing in the mines. And then we were also like, but also, I don't think it just got down there accidentally. Like, I am not married, do not plan to get married anytime soon, don't have a partner, don't care to have a partner, but I have certain clothes, some of them are just t-shirts from shows I've done and stuff, but like clothes that are important to me, I would protect and be careful with. And I would imagine that a person's wedding clothes, like those are probably both very expensive and very sentimental. You probably wouldn't just accidentally misplace them in the mine. So
no.
We were also speculating, what if it's
What if it was Lewis's wife?
But did he ever have a wife?
I think he did.
But then the other question becomes,
Killed her to get with Marnie.
is it the same people who keep losing all of their glasses down everywhere? Because
So if you actually give Evelyn a pair of glasses, they'll say they're hers.
yeah, but there's way too many pairs of glasses to have come from one person, though.
Well, I don't know about you, but if I lose my glasses, I'll get a replacement pair, and if I lose that, I'll keep getting replacement pairs.
I have too good eyesight to use glasses, so I've never experienced that.
Putting glasses on. Let me just take this off. My blue light glasses.
I have such good vision that when I was like 2, my dad used to always take me out at night to look at the stars before bed, and I'm still a huge astronomy geek too, but when I was like 2, he took me out and he pointed out a certain thing and he said, "That's Venus," and I said, "Why is it shaped like a banana?" And he was like, "What the heck? It's a planet. That doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about?" And he looked it up, and Venus was actually in a crescent phase at that time. And I had no way of knowing that. I was like 2 years old. But without any kind of binoculars or any kind of telescope, I could just see that it was in a crescent. So, I do not use glasses at all.
No, so I used blue light glasses because, unfortunately, I do need to wear glasses because I'd be standing in front of a screen for so long a lot of the time. So I have these blue light glasses on, and because I also have blue eyes, the sun and I are not the best of friends. As much as I love it, it hates me. So when I go inside from a building from being outside pretty much, let's say, all day, or if I've been out for like maybe 5-10 minutes, I come back in and I can't see dwaddly crap. Literally. Cannot see crap at all. I see black spots and darkness because my vision is trying to readjust to the fact that I got blinded, essentially, by the sun. So, these blue light glasses of mine are transitions.
Fair.
So they transition into sunglasses, essentially, to protect my eyesight from the unholy thing that I call the sun.
Yeah.
I work at night, so of course I'm gonna call the sun unholy. I am a vampire.
I don't have the vision thing, but I am a red-haired mutant, which means that I am going to inevitably get skin cancer, both genetically and because of my hair color, at some point in my life. So, my enemy is the sun for that reason. Also, I'm autistic, and bright light is so painful sometimes.
Yeah.
Also, time check in case you are in the mines not paying attention. It's 12:10 in the game. So
12:10 a.m.
Thanks.
in the a.m. Oh dang! I'm out of mug root beer. Sad. It's a sad day.
I was really hoping I would get to floor 50.
Not tonight,
Sadly,
you're not.
Sadly, I got a fucking slime floor.
Oh.
I
yikes.
got one, but I was really happy about it because I needed it to be able to get into the.
See, normally I can handle the slime floors, but this one had like almost 10 big slimes and then like 15 small slimes by itself.
You gotta kill all the slimes.
Yeah, and so it was like a lot, and then the big slimes also have the tiny slimes. So it's not just like lots of big slimes and small slimes. It's also the tiny slimes that spawn with big slimes. You know, why not? Why not? Just why not? Get inside the house. Thank you. Sleep. Sleep.
Also,
Yeah,
how
you made it.
long are people planning to play this today? Just because we've been playing this for 2 hours so far.
Eh?
I don't know. I'm here.
I mean, I'm able to go as long as you guys are on. Well, eh?
Well, I mean, so like, let's say Mystic needs to like go because like she's obviously got stuff going on. Like you and I can keep playing. We'll just make a thing for us, and we can just keep going.
I mean,
'Cause
I don't
I'm
have
up.
to go right now. I was just curious, just for planning purposes, like what you guys were planning to do. So,
Yeah, let's see. It is 11:14. I honestly don't go to bed till 5 in the morning. If you wanted to know.
I used to do that. This quarter, I have classes at 10:30 every day and 8:30 on Friday, so I'm trying to be a little responsible. But also, we need
I accidentally
more
clicked
parsnip.
mushrooms.
Anyone who can afford more parsnip seeds, we need more parsnip seeds because we did not get any gold from that.
It's raining, which means I can catch an eel today.
Who wants to get parsnip seeds, though? Because we really need parsnip seeds.
So, I accidentally clicked something.
It's up to mine.
I don't know what we settled on. I know we talked about it last time. We played, were we doing mushrooms or fruit bats? Because I was skipping through his dialogue and I accidentally clicked mushrooms.
That's fine.
I think, yeah, that's fine. It's not that.
Either
I can't remember what we were doing.
get in other ways, so I don't feel super strongly. Like, the mushroom log evens it out a lot. But that works fine, and I need to sell mushrooms, so that works.
Yeah, they kind of found a way to balance
Why am
Stardew.
I
It's like if you go with the
here?
fruit bat, you get the mushroom logs, so that way you don't feel bad about skipping on the mushrooms. And then if you went mushrooms, then you get fruit trees, which will then give you the fruit that you would have needed. So, like, they found a way to kind of balance Stardew Valley.
I do think that the bats are adorable, but mushrooms are also good.
I've never seen the bats.
You just see their eyes.
I've never done fruit cave, so I've never seen the bats at all. Actually,
No one answered the parsnip question, though.
They weren't open yet, so I had to wait.
Yes, but is anyone going to buy those, or do I need to buy those?
I mean, I'm right here in Pierre's shop. I can grab parsnips. How many you need?
We need as many as we can get, because we need to get a four or three more gold ones.
I am gonna go back
So-
down into the mine again.
And we also need, if we can, more cauliflower, if you can afford that. Wait, no, we can't. We don't. We're out of
You don't have
time
enough
for
time.
that. No, we do have those planted. Those are planted. We just, yeah. Then parsnips is what we need. If you can afford it, could you also get the, what's it called? Grass starter recipe? Because, we have animals now, so we'll need to make sure that they have enough. I also need to get hay because it's raining, so.
Ah. You know what I kind of want? I kind of want Snickers ice cream.
Interesting. Do you have any more money, or are you out from the seeds?
Parsnips, parsnips, parsnips,
Shadow,
parsnips.
do you have enough to buy a heater?
How much is a heater? And I can tell you yes or no.
It's 2,000.
Yes.
Okay. They're so tiny. I love them. I bought us.
Apparently, I've walked 10,000 paces already. I don't know how I did that, but all right.
Oh, both of us have already gotten that a couple days ago. We need a silo, but we need.
I really should have built the silo first.
I can get one. I need 10 clay. I only have 6.
You can always clay farm on the beach. It's usually pretty good.
Yeah. I'm gonna check in the area that has the, what are they called? Mineral things, because sometimes there is some down here too.
Okay, there we go. 2 mornings to go get a heater.
Hopefully, I'll actually get to the 50th floor.
Good luck.
Good luck. Do 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 do. I think you can do it though.
Why won't this tool work? What the heck? I don't know.
Alright, bought a heater.
Alright. I have 16 pieces of hay left in my inventory so that if we need to give them food, we can. I find it interesting that our animals stay inside all day if it's raining, but Marnie's cows are just hanging out outside in the rain.
I guess it just depends.
It's been
My
raining
eyeballs is
so
gonna hurt.
much where I live right now, and then there were, I was driving today and all of the horses nearby are just completely covered in mud.
You guys might hate me for this. That sounds like Never-Ending Story.
What sounds like Never-Ending Story?
Horses covered in mud.
Ah. I'm not that familiar with that one.
Right, I could honestly say that myself.
Oh, really?
I've heard
I know
of it.
I know of it. I know, like I said, I know
I
of it.
saw it when I was like But
I
yeah,
just don't remember it.
like
It's a really the scene I'm talking about is a very sad scene.
yeah, I have no idea.
Okay, I'm determined to get down here to catch this eel. Dang it.
I need clay. I need one more clay.
Oh, do you not know how to clay farm?
I got the clay spots, I think, but I don't know if there's like a specific way you're supposed to do it.
Yes, unfortunately.
Because I got spots that had clay, but...
Ooh, refined quartz.
If you're in the mines, try to hit some of the floor and see if you can't dig some clay up.
I need one clay.
I do not have my hoe.
Dang it.
Yeah, I didn't bring it with me.
I just need one clay. I'm just gonna dig the entire beach and see if I get any. I already got 3, but I'm out of energy. I have snacks, though.
I have to fish, otherwise I'm not gonna get this eel.
Yep.
And then I have to wait till winter.
Fair. I'm gonna leave and go try to get other places. I have no energy. But that's okay. I have gifts to inflict on people.
I have no energy to do anything else but inflict gift giving on you. Accept my gifts!
Although this is gonna be a problem, because Evelyn and George are gonna become my friends more than Linus.
I mean, isn't it really cool to be friends with Linus before everybody else?
Yes. I have a video on my YouTube channel where I gave, I believe it was Pam, Gus, and Robin all a piece of bait to make them like me less because they were all better friends with me than Linus, and I was like, this is not acceptable.
Unacceptable!
Linus is my best friend right now, though, so that's good. How the heck is Jody? Oh, it's because I gave her a cauliflower that she wanted. This is the weirdest order of friends I've ever had in this game. Linus, Jody, Robin, George, Evelyn, Abigail.
I do not play Roblox.
then
I don't ever plan on playing Roblox.
I don't have hearts with anyone else. This is the weirdest combination. Alright. I have no energy. If I can get one more piece of clay, then tomorrow I can try to get a silo.
I've been talked into looking at Roblox. It's just not for me. Yeah. Come on, eel! I just need an eel! I will rage quit and throw a controller! Don't do this to me, Stardew!
What's happening with your eel?
There's one more
didn't
floor.
get an eel. What's happening? And I'm about ready to lose my mind, where I'm about to throw this controller and there's a camera to watch me do it!
I'm just letting my energy restore, because...
Is this it? Is this gonna be the moment?
So many bats, so many bats, so many bats.
I caught the eel! I'm so happy.
We need that. If you put it in the chest in front of my house, I have the catfish there, and we can get fish ponds for both of them.
Oh, that was like the longest struggle of my
Which
life.
I can't afford yet, but eventually.
Thank you. That was a lot of hard work. I'm good. cry over an eel. Anybody else cry when they get like something that they've been trying to like get in a game for forever?
Are you
Occasionally,
asking
yeah.
us or are you asking chat?
I'm asking you.
Like a lot of the time, yeah.
I'm not crazy.
I can't say that I've cried over stuff. I have gotten very excited over stuff, though.
Level 50!
Unfortunately, I was not able to catch a second catfish.
Well, if we get the fish pond, then we don't have to catch a second one. Oh, I had exactly one clay. Oh, yes. Okay, we do have enough clay. I'll do that
So, I
tomorrow.
reached level 50 in the mines. I've gotten a couple things.
Cool. Run to bed quickly.
Yeah, I am. I got a boot.
Nice.
You got a boot.
For,
Nice.
I got a boot as my reward for reaching level 50.
Yeah, but it's a good boot. It gives you protection.
I already had a boot. It gave me a little bit more protection than the original boot.
Yeah, and then on later floors you get more boots.
No, I want a sword.
You'll get a sword too, but you'll also get boots.
You have to get the boot first.
I'm gonna go tomorrow to get the silo because I do have enough now. I can make a yes. I can make a preserves jar.
I am gonna have a wafer roll.
A what?
It's this chocolate cream-filled wafer roll.
Oh,
Really
those are so
tasty.
good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have one.
Our farm is getting featured in a magazine or newspaper thing.
Yes, Nico. Kitty, kitty. I hear
So-
you. Where are you?
To be exact on how many things I've gotten in my time in the mines, I have gotten a single amethyst, 2 copper ore, 28 iron ore, 2 jades, 8 frozen geodes, 3 frozen tears, 4 dwarf scroll 3s.
Have you donated the dwarf scrolls yet?
No, not yet. Refined quartz, lots of monster materials, which I can sell some of.
Okay.
Quartz, 2 quartz, and 2 omni geodes.
I'm trying to help you off my desk and you're clawing the crap out of me.
I'm going to put our dehydrator over by the smelter over here. So that way anyone who needs it can use it. I'm going to run over to Robin's if someone else can take care of watering really quick, just because I need to get our silo.
I shall water.
Cool, thank you. So Shadow, we were talking about D&D earlier. I have a thing, because I play so many different games on YouTube, I have a thing where I have set it so that I put 1 through 12 of each number corresponds to a different game. And if there's a day when I have enough time that I could theoretically play anything and I'm not feeling really strongly about playing one thing or another, I roll for video in terms of which game I'll play for that video.
I mean, that's the only logical conclusion. I do the same thing.
So,
I don't know what I'm
1
gonna
is
do.
Amnesia Memories, 2 is Cell to Singularity, 3 is Incremental Epic Hero, 4 is My Time at Portia, or Portia. I don't know how to pronounce that one, is the thing.
I think it's Portia.
I think so too. And then 5 is Stardew Valley, 6 is Strange Horticulture, which I'm gonna have to actually update this because I'm almost done with that game.
I have a new game that I want to stream. I just don't
7
know if it's gonna be worth it.
7's Emporia, 8 is Terraria, 9 is The Wandering Village, 10 is Lord of the Rings Online, which I need to figure out because I think it isn't working properly. And then 11 and 12 are both free choice.
So, like, if you guys had a choice to watch Hogwarts Legacy or Disney Dreamlight Valley, what would it be?
I
That's
haven't played
hard.
or watched anyone play either of those, so I know my sister plays Dreamlight Valley, but I don't know how much she enjoys it because it was like at one point the only game she had. So
Here's my thing about it. Hogwarts Legacy seems fun, and I kind of want to play it myself, but I also do not agree at all with J.K. Rowling's statements and behaviors. And so I enjoy Harry Potter, but I cannot pay for that game because...
So, I got it before she made the statements, just to clarify.
Isn't that the one that just came out?
No, I have the first one.
Ah, fair. Yeah, because that's... I don't understand why she keeps saying those things, but it's like, I cannot financially... I want to go see Cursed Child so bad, because I enjoy Harry Potter, and I am a theater major, and I've heard from one of my professors that there's a really, really, really cool special effect in the set in that play, and I want to see it so badly, and I got the book from or the script of the book from the, like a garage sale, so it wasn't giving her money, but like, I just cannot do anything that would give money to her directly.
Yeah, see, and that was kind of, after I figured out the controversy and stuff like that, that's why I haven't streamed it, because I'm afraid that people are gonna be like, oh, well, you are supporting somebody who hates on. And I'm like, no, because look, I liked Harry Potter before all this stuff went down. Let me that. So, in reality,
do you know that?
I don't do it.
Do you know the thing about how you can use her own writing against her? Because I love that so much. Do you know about that?
No, I don't.
Okay, so in book 7, or movie 7, depending on which form you consumed this media, there's the scene where all of the, or not all, but a lot of the characters take Polyjuice Potion to become Harry, right? And so
it's like Spartacus?
Later on, Harry has children that look biologically similar to him, and from that you can assume that he has male genitalia and reproductive organs, which means that if people took Polyjuice Potion to become him, they would then physically have those reproductive organs as well. However, when Hermione is in a male body, the pronoun that addresses her remains she. So you can use her own writing against her that what physical body parts you have determine what pronoun you should be able to go by, because her own writing contradicts that. So,
I can see that.
I love
So-
that you can use that against her. And
So,
Flora as well. Her pronouns remain she as well.
something random just happened.
Yeah.
I noticed something when I went to do the stuff at the museum.
Mm-hmm.
I was able to collect rewards.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
no, you get
that's
your
normal.
own rewards.
When you were telling us to get the cauliflower seeds earlier, you weren't telling us to buy them, were you?
No.
No.
I said go to the museum and get the
Did you
seeds.
buy them?
Yeah, I bought them. I thought you
And
were
that
telling us to
explains why
buy
the
them.
number looks wrong.
Yeah, I was so confused because I'm like, wait a minute, but this doesn't add up. Who is keeping seeds to themselves?
I didn't realize that I didn't
No,
hear
go to
the
the
museum
museum and
part.
get 'em.
I said, go to the museum and get the reward of cauliflower seeds.
I didn't hear it, so I still have 9 seeds.
Yeah, we can't plant them though. I need to
You gotta hold 'em
cross
till
off a
next door to
thing
greenhouse.
that I put in the shipping bin for my sell all the items thing. Also, I have to say, I have these notes and I didn't realize when I was writing them that the pen I was using was kind of like a metallic sort of sparkle pen. And
Sparkle pen.
like kind of a purplish gold, like rose gold kind of color. And I'm highlighting the ones that I've sold with a bright red highlighter, and it looks really cool. And I'm gonna hold it up to my camera, even though you guys can't see it right now. But if you check the video, it looks, in my opinion, pretty cool.
What chest would the cauliflower seeds go into?
The red one is where we
Red
have
chest.
seeds, fertilizer,
Okay.
spare tools, stuff of that nature. And actually, I will put this in there as well when you're done, because I have hay that we can put in once the silo is done being built.
I literally spent all day doing nothing.
That's not the right button. What I need to do is... Okay. I'm going to use some of our wood and stone and coal. Because I
really need to start doing quests.
Fair.
Start doing what?
Quests.
Am I missing something?
Missing what?
I feel like I'm missing some context here.
I need to start doing like the quests for people.
Oh, quest. Okay.
Yeah.
It sounded like you said bus, and I'm like, who are you busting?
What?
So I was like, I feel like I'm missing a whole lot of context.
I
Well, I finished my
have
code red.
preserves jars.
You know what I also thought about doing for like my YouTube channel, like with the D&D group that I have, like actually doing a D&D video.
That would be fun.
I just don't know who's gonna watch like my chaotic group of friends derail me at every turn.
I mean, I feel like that's why people would want to watch D&D is for the chaos. And there are like tons of really popular D&D players on various...
Well, yeah, you got Dungeons and Daddies, you've got Critical Role, you know all of them.
Yeah, but even like people who just play other games, they do play D&D sometimes, and it's very fun, honestly. That's where this one is.
I don't know, I'm trying to branch out to like play other games that aren't Stardew Valley, and it's not going well for me at the moment.
Not going well
'Cause
as in you're not having fun with it, or?
They physically make me sick.
The like
A lot of
motion
graphics
sickness?
in a lot of games, I can't handle it.
Yeah.
I got excited when I can find games I can actually enjoy.
Strange horticulture probably wouldn't make you seasick.
Like Skyrim makes me sick. Astroneer makes me sick. Sea of Thieves
Skyrim,
definitely
I
makes me
just
through.
couldn't. I never played it on the channel, but I got stuck where I was supposed to go find something. And then for some reason I just like couldn't get to where it was ever. And like the game itself I enjoyed, but it became such a thing of like I've been in circles for hours and I've never gotten to where I'm supposed to go, even though the arrow has been pointing me there the whole time. And then I was just like, I can't get past this and I don't know what I'm doing wrong, so it was hard to keep playing.
I get that. I do.
I also don't have it on a computer. I have it on a different thing, so I wouldn't make videos of it since that's not compatible with my software for recording and stuff, so.
Yeah, it seemed to notice that I get a lot more foot traffic when I play like Wolf's Quest, but like sometimes I just need a break.
Fair. I think my sister likes that game.
Don't get me wrong, it's a really nice game. It really is. I do enjoy the gameplay. What I don't enjoy is that, you know, if I buy the game, right, and I buy the soundtrack, because obviously I did that when I bought the game, getting flagged for the music from the game. Don't appreciate that. That kind of upsets me a little bit, because then it's like I have to mute out an entire section that I'm talking over.
Well, did it copyright claim you, or did it just say copyright?
It was mentioning something, it went away because I obviously said something against it. I was like, dude, it's in the game and I can't turn the in-game volume down because I have to be able to hear it.
Yeah. Because the way that YouTube works for most of those things is some games have music that the creator of the game has copyright over, but if you hover over it and look at it, if it just says copyright, it will say, like, copyright, this music was detected to be copyrighted, but the owner allows it to be used on YouTube, or something along those lines. And
yeah, I don't remember. All I know is it wasn't a strike or
if
anything
it's a
like that.
copyright strike, that's when it becomes a problem.
I'll say the same thing happens with Last of Us, or not Last of Us. Life is Strange.
Well, like, that's the thing, though. Like, you put your music in the game, and I'm not claiming it's my own. I obviously give credit to the game. I call the game by its name. I say, hey, you know, I like what the closers did for this. You know, it's really cool, and stuff like that. But you can't then turn around and be like, oh, by the way, it's copyright. Oh, okay, problem. I'm not claiming it's my music.
The one really strange thing is that Stardew Valley, none of the music gets the copyright flag except for Fall. The music in Fall, it does, which is such a random thing. And I don't know why. I don't know if that was just, like, he intended to have it be all of it, or whether it was, like, just those, but it's fascinating.
A ghost.
Also, we got our first eggs.
Yeah.
Yay.
So I'm gonna try
I am fighting a ghost.
Mayonnaise machines.
I got another catfish.
That's not the right chest.
I'm doing like no damage to this thing.
But I never make it to Fall with them because either I lose the file or I just lose interest in playing the game, and then like this, honestly, doing the live stream has been better for me than making videos. So I kind of like every now and then we'll pop a video in, but most of the time I just live stream.
Fair.
Hey, Solar Essence.
I have started doing a scheduled live stream on YouTube, and then I do kind of sporadic whenever I have time on Twitch. But on YouTube, I'm doing like kind of a challenge playthrough in Stardew Valley, which has been pretty fun so far. I'm having to switch my schedule though from what it was before because up till now it's been Thursday evenings, but now that my class schedule is different, it can't be that anymore because I have a 8:30 class Friday mornings now. I technically
I went from Sunday to now that I'm streaming only probably Monday and maybe later on in the week if I feel like it.
I technically have 2 overlapping classes on Friday. Do you mind if I cut down trees in your section of the farm, Shadow? I need wood.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
I'm not using them for anything.
Cool. But yeah, like I'm doing my capstone for my environmental science degree, and then I'm doing my thesis for my theater degree. And the problem is that capstone is from 8:30 to 12:20 on Fridays, and thesis is from 9:30 to 1:20 on Fridays. So they overlap completely. And so I had to talk to my teachers and be like, hey, my capstone is a year-long project, but I'm doing a thing that could potentially overlap to be a theater project too. Is there any way that I can do this where I like alternate whose class I go to or something? And I worked it out with the professors where I'm doing something like that. But yeah, it's a slightly hectic quarter.
I need to get coral and sea urchins.
I also need coral to sell if you get enough.
I'm using it to make a bait thing.
Yeah. We need to get the bridge across the beach.
Yeah, that would be great.
It's 300 wood. I'll see how much I have left over, and I can try to get as much wood as possible today, and then work towards that if we want.
I mean, whatever we don't get, I can always buy from Robin if I need to.
Yeah, my highest priority was get mayonnaise machines, which I've done. So now
Mayonnaise.
we have 4.
Digging around in everybody's trash. I had salmon for dinner.
Ooh, how do you cook your salmon?
Pan fry it.
Nice. What do you put on it?
I put salt, pepper, well, garlic, salt, and pepper.
Fun.
And
I
I
got
put
to level
oregano.
55.
No, I put Italian seasoning on mine.
I like to make it with butter and lemon juice.
I did not have lemon juice on hand. Otherwise, I would have done that.
Yeah.
And the butter was being a pain in my butt today.
Fair. Although I did make a good baked chicken the other day with Italian seasoning.
It's one of the good things it's for.
Yeah. My friend and I have been sending each other pictures of fun things that we have cooked recently, so.
Nice.
I also made a really good pasta with cheese and vegetables. So, that was fun. I haven't had dinner today yet, though, so I don't know what I'm gonna have for dinner.
You better eat.
Eventually. I need to mark off this thing that I have sold. All my note cards have gotten out of order. Ah, there it is.
Sometimes blue light glasses give me a headache.
Need to get my energy back. I have so many note cards. Okay. I can't do that yet. Wait a minute. Alright. I need to do several things.
I like the new update for Ubisoft.
I got a level 6 sword now. That's cool.
I think I'm actually going to stop streaming for the night because I've had enough of just sitting in a chair staring at a computer.
This can be the last day if you guys are getting tired of it. Because I also probably have things I need to do, so.
I'm gonna catch you guys later in the stream. I'll stream probably sometime. I'm not sure yet. I have not made a schedule. But I'm gonna catch the stream later.
I've put so many things in the shipping bin, and I'm excited because I'm making progress. Shadow, are you on Twitch at all?
No.
Okay. I'm still pretty new to it, but it's been fun so far.
Yeah, I just wanted to like get off YouTube in all honesty because I've streamed for like an hour and 40 some minutes. I'm good to still play, but
Yeah.
I just need to stop streaming for a second.
That's fair. I really need to let me figure out who the heck I need to be friends with. Okay. Wait a second.
I was say Linus gives the wild bait,
He does.
so I really need to work on being friends with him.
Do you know his favorites? Because I have it on a list if you need.
Yeah, I got the wiki.
Because his favorites are,
You forget I have the wiki.
yeah, but I have it right in front of me right now. Blueberry tart, cactus, coconut, and yam.
Yeah. That's what I'm looking at.
Field snack.
I just type in Linus and it pops up. What was the last Stardew Valley update?
Okay, I need to start planning crops around what people like. I need to start making friends. Intensely. I need to get into that chest after you if there's time.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, level 4 mining.
Hi, Cosmos.
Level 2 foraging. So are we still playing or are we getting off?
What do you guys want to do?
Eh? This.
What if we do one more day?
Okay.
My strawberries are ripe. This is so exciting. Hi. Don't get tangled.
Oh, that is so flippin' cool.
What's cool?
Oh, did you know there was an interactive planner on the Stardew wiki?
What?
A planner on the wiki
For what?
for Stardew, so you can plan your farm.
Oh, interesting. I thought you meant
Yeah,
I thought you meant like a schedule planner, like a calendar type planner, and I was like, why would that be?
See, I know of a farm
We have
planner.
a silo now. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
This is
I
gonna
was
make
very
my life
exciting.
so much easier now.
That's fine. But no, I know of a farm planner that I used for my personal game. And it actually works pretty well. Surprisingly.
I just never plan things.
It's perfect for the size that a scarecrow covers, specifically. It, it allows you to plant a perfect thing for, I think it's iridium sprinklers.
Yeah.
With a single scarecrow.
Nice.
So it's really good.
I'm on a quest to make friends with people.
I really wish I would have known about this, like, maybe, I don't know, the first time I started playing Stardew. Because I just made an account for the wiki.
I have things she likes.
Makes my life so much easier.
I need to be Caroline's friend.
Deluxe barn will go up here in this corner. Grandpa's shrine. And then the deluxe coop goes right next door to it. And then next to that, I'm gonna be playing with this for like a while.
So when it comes to that 4-year thing, do you have to go 4 years in game?
What 4-year thing?
Isn't it like 4 years for the grandpa's shrine or whatever?
3 years.
No, you're 3.
3?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
beginning of year 3, so 2 full years.
That seems like a very, very long time.
It depends on how much you like it.
Oh yeah, look at
See,
that.
I haven't gotten it done yet, so.
Dang, I
Why
wish I would have
does
known. That would have made
Alex
my life
want
so
to
much
eat?
easier.
That's gross. Alex wants to eat a dozen raw eggs for breakfast every day.
Of course he does, because he's a little fucking creep.
Hey, that's
Excuse my
protein.
language.
I mean,
I don't do that, but I know of people that do that.
if you're trying to like be really athletic, then yeah, it's
Yes, but it also gets you sick.
yeah, eating the raw eggs, but like the protein thing, I get.
Right, but you get sick.
If it's raw eggs, if you eat other forms of
He
protein.
just said he wants to eat raw eggs.
Yeah, but like he likes other types of protein too, so he likes salmon.
But raw eggs.
And you can't say anything about salmon because you had it today.
No, I can't say anything, but raw salmon can also make you sick.
Yeah, raw salmon.
But you can eat salmon raw. It's on sushi all the time.
Sashimi, yeah.
I got the Monster Compendium.
I
Oh
don't
my God.
eat that kind of sushi though.
I can read the monster book.
Say what now?
The monster book makes it to where monsters have a small chance to drop double loot.
Nice.
This is so worth it.
It's Sebastian. It's Bay. Do I have anything he wants from me?
I just bought a ton of recipes. Sebastian likes pizza.
I do not
right?
have anything he wants. No, he likes sashimi, void eggs, pumpkin soup, obsidian, frozen tear, or a frog egg.
Yeah.
I actually do have two
It's
frozen tears.
Shane who likes
Three.
pizza.
3 frozen tears.
Can I has one so I can give it to my beloved?
Sure. Sure.
Yeah. Where do you want me to meet you for the exchange?
Just a second. I'm in the mines.
I am at the beach.
We need to donate one frozen tier as well, if we haven't.
I already did.
Do we have one for the community center?
First
No,
probably
let me
not.
double check.
I only need one.
Which bundle would that be part of?
I don't know if we have that
mining.
room unlocked yet.
It's for the mine cart.
It's the one in the bottom right
Boiler room.
corner.
It's the boiler room.
Yes. But if you
Yeah, we don't have that one done.
Yeah.
So I need to save 2. Got it.
Yeah.
Me ignoring all the quests from the people that send me mail. Leave me alone. You
Oh, I got a 4th frozen tier.
Nice.
You said you got a solar essence a while ago. Do you
Yes.
do you still have that?
I have 3 now.
Okay, can I have 2 of them?
Yeah. Just a second.
Also, I think this will have to be my last day because Cosmos is crying because he's hungry. I find it interesting how Stardew Valley is like so wholesome at base level, but then you actually have kind of real world issues in it too that are kind of heavier.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've
So I
had
gravitated toward it.
I had to put a trigger warning in the description of one of my videos because of the cutscene with Shane.
I just got a ghost fish
Yeah, those are
from
cool.
the ghost.
We need that for the community center, I think.
That was beautiful. Then it started just flopping around, which is kind of pathetic. Is that too cruel?
No, I don't think it was cruel.
Okay.
Calling a ghost fish pathetic.
No, not that part. It flopping around part.
I mean, you're still calling it pathetic. Depends how much you care about the ghost fish's feelings. I would say there are definitely crueler things that are done to fish.
Most definitely.
If you want to listen to a very interesting video on YouTube, I believe, it's called Listening to Fish, and it's about the ethics of like catch and release for science and how indigenous people are trying to get people to stop doing that because it's very traumatic to the fish, and it's so fascinating. And I agree, honestly. I feel like there's a lot of environmental science that involves going and interfering with a thing when I feel like there's stuff where it's like we should just observe and we should just, you know, not force ourselves.
So here's this is what I will say about catch and release.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna do catch and release, what you need to not do is pull the fish out of the water.
Yeah. And that's where it becomes an issue in the science perspective, because you're usually cutting it or pulling it out to tag it, where you need to be able to have it in a position where you're able to do that. But yeah, there's a lot of, I think environmental ethics is such a fascinating subject, and I really wish my school had more classes in it, but it's apparently a sort of new subject within environmental science, so there isn't a lot, but when we have talked about it, it's been really, really interesting.
I got to level 60. And I got a crystal dagger.
Nice.
Well, I'm on my way back. I think.
I have inflicted gifts on so many people.
And it's only 10:50. Not bad.
I still...
Does someone want a crystal dagger?
What are the damage ranges on that?
Damage range is 4 to 10 damage.
Oh, I have one better than that.
It's plus 2 crit, plus 50 crit power. The plus 2 crit chance, and plus 5 weight. I don't know what that part is.
You can sell it to the Adventurers Guild.
Okay.
Because the thing I have is better than that.
Shadow.
What's up?
I'm going to your house.
The way you said that sounded so ominous.
Why is your thing so weeds?
Just put it in here.
Okay. So much weeds.
Because I don't like cutting them, because I know for a fact it's stuff reasons.
Okay.
I can't I can justify it. It's just the words to justify it are almost utterly ridiculous.
That makes me even more curious, though.
So,
well,
that's a long story for another day. How about that?
Fair enough.
what was I gonna say?
I was saying, did you get lost getting out of my
No,
corner?
oh, I have a single aquamarine that I'm gonna give to Gunther the next time we play.
Oh, like to the museum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That I have the 2 solar essences
Okay.
and whatever. Oh yeah, the frozen tier for the community center.
I made 2,135 gold in one night.
I have no idea how much I've made from all the mining and stuff.
Well, that was just in one night, so. I should probably go because my dog needs to be fed. But if you look, our chickens are full grown now. If you want to come say hi.
Okay.
Yeah. They're hanging out down here. One of them just went inside,
Aww.
though. There it is. Do you like their names? Oh, hi, Cosmos. Yep. I'll go give you dinner in a second. Yeah, but this was so much fun. Thanks for playing.